Good morning, y'all. I'm sorry I got on here looking like this morning, but I just feel like I need to share because the dream the Lord just showed me just kind of blew me away. And I wasn't even emotional at first, thinking about processing the dream and trying to figure it out for myself. Like, what did this mean? What did it mean? And after I stopped trying to figure it out for myself, y'all, like I start asking the Lord, like I start trying to shut myself out from trying to translate my own dream and ask God what was He showing me. And y'all, I was at a hotel. I was having, just spending time with my kids, treating my kids to something nice. And I went down to the front desk for something. It was like I wanted to get another day or stay another day or something. And some girl appeared, but she looked just like me. And instead of waiting for the representative to come to the front desk, she just walked behind the counter herself and started looking the information up. And I'm looking at her like, girl, why you go back there? Like, are we supposed to wait for them to come out and, look up their availability and charge me for another day or whatever it was I was looking for? But as I'm looking at the girl, it was me. And she wrote down some information for me, like how I could save money or something. Like she wrote down different things, like the different types of rooms, the best days to book another room again, and the rates. And when she handed the paper back to me, it wasn't really words. It was like it was like three different symbols that she was using to make this outline. I'm sorry, y'all. God is just good. And so when she gave me the paper back, I was like, how am I supposed to read this? You just gave me all these symbols and stuff. How am I supposed to know what the symbols mean? Like, you know how symbols be on a map and then it's like a key to let you know the circle stands for this, the triangle stands for this, the square stands for this. So she flipped the paper around in my face and there the key was for the symbols. And I was like, oh, okay. But again, it was me. It was me. So she was like, yeah, don't just do things hasty. Like, make sure it's affordable. Make sure you researching things before you do them, so you can get the best for your money every time. Like, don't just book another day just because wait. See, it might be better days to do it, and you might be able to get the best room, like the best quality. Like that's what she was writing down for me. And then like these other girls appeared. It was just like I don't know. I feel like I was going back to the room because it was time for me to check out. I had been stayed down here, and I guess I decided not to book another room that day based off the information she gave me. So it was time for me to check out, and I had spent a lot of time in the lobby with these other girls. So finally, I looked at the time, and I was like, "Oh, let me get back up to my room and get my things and get the kids so we can check out." And instead of going up on the elevator, it was an escalator. But something was wrong with the escalator, y'all. Like the escalator was leaning to one side. And the man it was like a man that was at the top of the escalator that worked for the hotel. And he was like, stay to the left, because if you go to the right, you're not going to be able to get off or something. And so I was trying to move to the left. Like as the escalator went up, y'all, it kind of like linked to the side. But you had to stay to the left if you wanted to get off. And for some reason, I was trying to move to the left, but I stayed to the right. And what happened? If you stayed to the right, was the escalator just kept going. Like it went off track or something and it just kept going. So now I'm like up in the air, like in the sky, like out the building, out the roof somewhere. Like can't even get down. Just up there. And I'm holding on to stuff, trying to get back down. Now I'm outside on top of the roof of these buildings trying to look like how I'm gonna get back down without falling. And God told me he said I'm about to take you higher to a place you never been before. You're not gonna get off where everybody else getting off at. I'm taking you higher. You might be nervous because you ain't never been that high before. But I'm about to take you so high. I'm not sad. It's just his love is so great. And you try to figure things out on your own. And his ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts, y'all. The plans that he has for you, you can't even imagine how big they are. You can't even imagine how big his plans are for you. And you steady trying to get back down to his normal place. You trying to get back down to ground level where it's comfortable, where you feel like your feet is planted on something. But God said no. I'm sorry, y'all. God said no. You no longer can travel on the roads that you know. You have to fully trust me to take you where I intended for you to go. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. I'm sorry that I'm in the bathroom. I'm sorry that I'm crying like a big baby, but man, I never knew love like this. And the enemy always trying to cause confusion because he don't want us to get there, but it's already done. God's chosen have already been called, already redeemed, already justified. And now it's time for the glory. Because that's what his word says in Romans 8:28. And I'm just like, Lord, how come I couldn't get down? Because like for a minute I was scared, like how I'm going to jump down. I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna hurt myself. Like I'm up so high, trying to hold on the rope and string and something to try to, so I won't fall. And the dude like, well, it's your fault. I told you to stay to the left so you could have got off the escalator. The escalator broke. It's going, like it's not in alignment. So you had to stay to the left. But for some reason, I didn't get to that side quick enough, and I just kept going up. So my father said, I'm taking you to a higher level, and you might be nervous because you've never been at this place before, but I need you to trust me and keep going. I love y'all. Get out of his way and let him do what he gonna do for you. No matter how scary it may seem, he got you. He not gonna let you fall. Trust him. Talk to y'all later. Peace.